Is everything created by Allah? Yes. Is the Quran created by Allah? No. How everything created by Allah and the Quran is not created? So what you say? Everything created by Allah. I mean, what is your intelligence? Zero.
Hello friends and family, welcome to the Holy Scripture Christ is Lord. This is another reaction video. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Let us watch and have some fun. This video is only for educational purposes. Hope you learned something from it.
And to say that the Quran contain scientific miracle. As you see, maybe in the old days, like many years ago, people who were naive did not know much about the Quran. We can fool them and lie to them about what the Quran is saying and what the Quran is meaning or what, etc. So we change words, we add words, we change translation, we push something here, something there. So obviously there's a reason for Lily Dawah to say that the scientific miracle is nothing but false. When you say they are debunked, that means they are false. You know, he's not saying it's just they are debunked. He's saying they are false. That because simply, you know, all the statement the Muhammadan they were saying for the last 20 more years, it turned to be debunked, which means every single one of them, it was a fraud. But you know, the issue is not this. The issue, if you are a person who converted to Islam because they told you there's a scientific miracle in the Quran, and now you found that in Quran there is no scientific miracle. In fact, it's the opposite. The Arabic is horrible. They speak to you about the amazing Arabic because you don't speak Arabic. But anyone who speaks Arabic, actually, there is a Muslim who left Islam. He's a big sheikh. He wrote a book. Let me see if I can find his channel. He don't make videos about Islam, no. But he wrote a book, and he have his book as an audio in YouTube. Give me a second. So if you are a person who speak Arabic, all right. This book is online in YouTube. The name of the book, Mihnati Ma'al Quran, which means my problem with the Quran. All of it is written by a Muslim from the beginning to the end. And he is a very professional, very well educated in every way, in every mean you can imagine. And if you listen to him, you know, especially if you speak Arabic, you will see in 2 seconds how meaningless the words of the Quran, and how this guy who studies, I mean, this guy, you can tell he is not a joke. He is not like a, you know, a kid. I don't know how old is he. I don't know how he looked like. But this guy is not a joke. He have a PhD, I guess, from the Azhar University. I think his name is Abbas, Dr. Abbas.
ثامنا ركاكة القرآن. وثالثة الأثاف في ضعف آيات القرآن هي الركاكة.
I mean, I just click at one of the videos. He starts saying about ركاكة القرآن. ركاكة القرآن. ركاكة is when somebody writes in Arabic, but he is so dumb, and they don't match together, and the meaning is not clear, and he could not even, or he was not able to accomplish a one clear sentence. I wish that this video have an English translation, but it's in Arabic. Maybe somebody who speaks Arabic have time, he can do such a project, because this is a great book actually for those who want to read it from an ex-Muslim, And he is a professional, you know, this guy, he is obviously a big sheikh who left Islam because he could not believe how stupid, how garbage it is. Yeah. So I mean, his book is big, but the details he have in his book, you know, is very good and written in a very. I mean, obviously his book is a billion times as language from the Quran. You know, I can assure you that. Anyway, as long now the Muslims, especially the ones who they are supposedly famous, they agree that the Quran is debunked. So what is left for Islam? This will be a good question. What is left for them? Bring us somebody maybe famous like Andrew Tate, but he's a pimp. The other guy, he do rap. I mean, they are trying to promote the religion. What if Andrew Tate, few years from now, he decided to leave Islam? This guy, he have loyalty. This guy is doing business. This guy, he worship no God. You can't tell. I mean, you're not. I mean, who is a stupid here? This guy is a pimp. You see, it can happen that you are a person who commit crimes in your life and you repent one day. But the first thing you do, you give all your money, right? At least the money you made it from crimes. And the crime he did is so disgusting. The guy, his business is still running. He bought 6 passports because he knew he's going to be soon be arrested. So he was preparing himself to run away. And he converted to Islam simply because he said to himself, because he have all the one who work with him, they are ex-police. All the one who work in his house, they are ex-Romanian police, including the manager, the big hooker, you know, I forgot her name. Even this one, she was a police officer. So they told him, don't worry, we will tell you when it's going to happen. You will, you know, because he's paying money, he have money, you know. We will tell you, but it happened in a surprise. Looked like they could not bribe everybody, so they got him into surprise. However, he knew this is going to happen. So he said to himself, I will convert to Islam. In the worst scenario, I will go and seek refuge in Dubai, in Malaysia. You know, I will never be arrested. I will never go to jail. This is why he bought before that 6 passports. Did you ask yourself why somebody, he have already 2 passports, American passport and British passport? Why he is buying passports in countries we never heard of? He looked for countries who they have no exchange agreement with USA to send, or Europe to send criminals. Which mean, as an example, Lebanon. Lebanon is in the Middle East. It's not far away. It's not in Zimbabwe or Gambia or, you know. In Lebanon, there is no agreement that a Lebanese citizen can be delivered to any foreign country. If you remember the guy, the leader of Nissan, Ghosn, he was the leader of Nissan. He is a CEO of Nissan, and then he ran to Lebanon. And he should go to jail, the Interpol, the Lebanese government, they say, we don't have agreement with anyone to return him. We cannot send him to you, you know. He's still in Lebanon. So this is the plan. The plan was this. So now this guy, if one day he find himself, he do not need Islam for such a thing, and Islam became something he cannot take no more. You know, see, like now he is trying to act like he's a Muslim somehow. People, they keep telling him, stop posting videos of smoking, stop posting videos of you having girls next to you with short skirt, stop doing that, stop doing this. But time will come, and this guy will live his life back again. And especially after he come out from jail, because I'm sure he will have some good, nice time in jail. After he come out from jail, this guy, he will be locked up for many years. He want to do back. He cannot, you know, you cannot make the tail of a dog straight. It's impossible. He's a dog. So this person in the future is going to be a liability on Islam. He's already a liability, because now anything he say, we use him to laugh at Islam. Anything he do, we use him to laugh at Islam. Same as Read Dawah in front of us. He is liability. You know, those guys, supposedly they are people who defend Islam, but they are liability, because if not them, you know, and the Muslim, when somebody have a million subscriber, can the Muslim says we don't support him? Million. Can they say we don't support him? No, obviously, they cannot say that. Lili Dawah, Mimi Hijab, Yasser Qadi, those are liability. All of them, they are liability. And this is why we are finding them very entertaining. So like, you guys enjoy watching the videos about them because they are laughable. My Skype, by the way, is open. If there's any Muhammadan would like to join us for free. You see, Muslims, they make videos to respond to me. But nobody of those who make respond, they're to debate. So they responds. What about debate me? Call me. Or let me call you. Did you ask yourself why those people don't dare to? Anyone can respond. So respond, make a video. Here we go. Christian Prince is a liar. As an example here, we have a Muslim comment in the previous video. This guy, he said, let us show you. Why couldn't CP, Spencer, blah, 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 traction after 9/11 against Islam? Why did they fail? I mean, really, as today, 12/15/21, look like this guy, he have a wrong, you know, he live in the long galaxy. The date for him as today, US today, really, today is 12/15/21. Okay, I think reading Quran. There were 700 in the 99. There were 700 mosques. In 2020, there's a 3,100 mosque, and Islam second followed religion in 22 states. First of all, your numbers are very silly, because what you said to me, 3,100 mosque is nothing. I mean, Biden, he just got 100,000 Afghani. How many mosques they need? So 300, 100. If your numbers are saying is true. In fact, if we type right now in Google, you know, like the Iranian church, as an example. I remember many years ago, I saw a big festival in Arabic. Like, it's not like using Arabic font, but I could not understand really. A little bit I understood. Obviously, they are using a language which I don't understand, you know. So it sounds like Iranian. I don't understand Iranian. So I decided to go to the park, and in my mind, I was saying, man, this city is screwed. I mean, it's like there's like 20,000 people in the park, a huge park, full of people. I said, all of those are Muslim having festival. What are you doing here? So I decided to go. And I went to the first booth, you know, they have like tents, books, etc. And they have big signs in their language. I don't understand anything. And when I stopped with the first tent, I look the first, you know, in the table, there is Bibles. So I thought those Muslims are speaking against the Bible, you know. So I said, what is this? You know, they speak English. They started telling me about their churches. It turned to be that everybody in that park is an ex-Muslim convert. If we search right now, you will find that there is a huge number of Iranian, almost every single Iranian come to USA, he become Christian. Maybe 1 out of 20 he don't. It's all over. You do not need to be genius to see it. And they become so big in number to the point they have their own TV stations to promote the gospel between the Iranians. Everyone between those, you know, Iranian Christians, I noticed that they are very active. They are not just like they convert to Christianity and they stay home. Me, myself, when I was in the army, I was assigned to an office This is the first day I arrived at the office. So they told me, you go to office, you know, and the first thing I get my attention, they mentioned to me a name of someone. He sound like an Arabic name. I said, okay, sound good. I will have a Muslim with me in the office. When I went in the room, I found a guy. He have a big cross on his table, and he have the gospel in his hand. He's reading the gospel at work. He said, yeah, you must be, etc. He shake hands with me, and I said, so where are you from? He said, I'm from Iran. Oh, wonderful. So they allow you here in the army to have those things? He said, absolutely, sure, yeah. You know, yeah. If you look at his table, you will think this guy is a priest. He converted to Christianity, and he told me he is working now trying to convert his dad. His dad is an old man, and he's very stubborn. You know, he don't wanna listen. His mom, she converted. His family, I mean, everybody converted except his dad. He said, this is the only one, but I hope, we pray soon he will leave Islam. So I just see the numbers is staggering, and this is only from the Iranian. Just a few days ago, an Iraqi Muslim, ex-Muslim, he burned the Quran in Sweden. I think he's Iraqi, right? Or Saudi, I forgot. Saudi? I forgot. I saw his video actually saying that today he got a license to burn the Quran from the government. You know? And he did burn the Quran. And the funny is, when Muslims burn the Quran, even though they are Muslim, ex-Muslims, they accuse them to be Islamophobic. You know? It's Islamophobic. You know, yeah. And you notice, look, the Sweden embassy attacked in Baghdad over Quran burning. Why the Swedish even they will open an embassy in such a shitty country? Sorry to say. Why you want to have an embassy there? What for? They need you. You do not need them. So, you know, the Muslims are very, very upset, and as usual, they turn into violence. They cannot debate you. They burn the churches, they burn the Bible, they insult Jesus, but you cannot do that to Islam. My friend, I say to the Muslims, don't think that we cannot be violent too if you want, but we are refusing to be. Don't think that you are a person who can use his hands and his arms. Everybody have arms. You are no match in any way, any mean. I mean, your country, Iraq, was under our feet just for the last 20 years. You forgot? Your hero, Saddam Hussein, he hid from our army in a hole like a rat. Did you forget? So when you go violence, you are no match. And now, like, they are doing the same in France. And actually, I'm so happy. Many of you asked me to talk about what's happening in France. I'm so happy for what's happening in France. I'm so happy. You might say, how in the world you say you are so happy? You know, those Europeans who they are like, we're promoting the woke culture, politically correct, refugee, everybody is welcome, you know, we are not racist. And I don't know what this even have to do with racism. And anytime you say to them that Islam is dangerous, they say to you, Islamophobe. My friend, they are burning your house, you are Islamophobic. They are burning your library, you are Islamophobic. You are burning their, you know, you are Islamophobia. Well, I mean, they don't want to listen. How many years we are warning them? They don't want to listen. So I'm so happy for this. Maybe finally they will believe us. Do you think they will believe us? Do you think the naked European, they will believe us? They will not. Even if you burn their country upside down, still they don't understand what's going on. They are looting. They are shouting Allahu Akbar. They are burning cars, buses, attacking houses. All the government is politically correct. Do you know Saddam Hussein was exist for a reason? Look at Iraq now, and look at Iraq at Saddam Hussein. Saddam Hussein is a dictator, a criminal. But this is what they understand. Democracy, freedom, they will burn your city. This is why it's very dangerous to bring people who don't match with your civilization. They are coming from different aquarium. Their water is murky. Those people, they see the frog as a dolphin. And because they knew that in this country do not have a real people to protect their own land, they take advantage of that. Every French citizen now is hiding in his house. Why? Not my business. Let the police protect the country. Then they come to your house to burn your house. Not your business, so it's business of who? How can we, European who knows the truth of Islam, fight this? You have to spread the knowledge and you have to fight immigration. See, I'm an immigrant myself. Is that true? I'm not born in USA. Me, myself, and so I cannot speak against immigration unless immigration is wrong. When any country want to welcome an immigrant, you have to check his background. You have to see if he is a good person. You should see his education. You should see why he is coming. Why even he should be granted asylum. I mean, all of them. The one is coming like when just a few weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, 500 migrant their boats sink in the front of Greece. Most of them, they are coming from Pakistan. Why somebody from Pakistan is coming to Greece? Who is the one who put those governments in place? It's you. They don't know what they are doing to their own homeland. Who want to live in Paris? Go to Paris. It's full of dirt and garbage and crimes and drugs. And I mean, the mafia of North Africa is in control. If you remember just last year, there was a fight by weapon between the mafia of Chechnya and the mafia of Morocco. You remember? So because you have a stupid system, they will take advantage of you. So in order to fix this, you have to change your system. You have to change your law. You have to change all the stupid things you establish all these years, and you have to give up some of the freedom and give the army the power. Anyone who burn a car not only will be arrested, he should be stripped from his citizenship. Anyone, he earned the citizenship, he is not from France. If myself, an American citizen, if I commit a crime against this country, then why in the world the American, they will keep me holding American passport? Just take passport from their hand and you will see how they will behave like rabbits. If the French government says anyone we arrest him and we find him guilty, burning cars and houses and property, we will strip him from a citizen, you will see everybody will go home in 5 minutes. But you don't have a true leaders. A Muslim asking me who wrote the gospel. You know, the funny is a Muhammadan, he asked who wrote the gospel, but he can't tell me who wrote the Quran. I mean, I find it very funny. Isn't it you, Muslims, in your book says that the gospel of the Christian written by Jesus and his disciples? I mean, do you Muslims have to agree with your books, or you agree with your Yellow Pages Lili Dawah? Who is the one you agree with? Why you don't call me and I will show you from your books, starting from the Quran, the gospel who is written by whom? Do you there? Same time we will check and see who is the one who wrote the Quran. Who wrote the Quran? Do you remember the guy the ketchup boy, who there's a Christian guy, he made a challenge, $5,000 if you can find me the original Quran. And then the ketchup boy, you know, the son of ketchup, he came back with a book with nice cover, maybe cost him like $100, and you know, like, okay, I'm going to show you the Quran of Uthman. And then they open the book, the same book. It says in their book, it says there is no way that this book can be accepted to be the book of Uthman. In the book he's holding in his hand. I mean, the guy, he went and he searched for a month in the same book. So call me and then we can laugh, you know. When the Muslim, they say your book is you know, written by unknown people, we laugh because the Quran disagree. Same time, the Quran says the one who wrote the gospel is Allah. So are you saying that Allah could not preserve his book? It says, actually, according to the Quran, Allah, he sent the book to Jesus in Greek, which means Jesus must be Greek. The word used in the Quran is Injil. And Injil is a Greek word, it's not Hebrew. There's nothing in Hebrew, it's called Injil. Verses, as you see, he never mentioned once the name of a book which is not in Greek language. So obviously Muhammad is adopting the book of John. This is your prophet. For this is the book in Greek. I don't know if you can hear the firework, you know, people here, you know, they are waiting for any. This is why, you know, the Mohammedan here, they cannot, in this country, they cannot do what they are doing in France. I mean, those people outside, they are crazy. Never even play with them. Anyway, I mean, here in this country, women have guns in their purse. You want to go and burn their cars? Good luck, go. The Quran confirmed that Allah is the one who sent the Injil. But in the time of Muhammad, is asking the Christian to follow the gospel which is between their hand. As you see, if the book is written by an anonymous person, according to you, then how you stupid prophet asking the Christians to follow the book which is between their hands? I used your book, not my book. In the Quran, there's tons of verses saying that the Quran confirm what is with us. 600 years after Jesus, Quran confirming what is with us, which according to you, written by somebody nobody knows who. Are you with me? So remember, nobody knows who wrote the Bible according to Abdul. Confirming what is with us. How old is Ahaziah when he ruled Jerusalem? Why you don't call me and we can talk about it and I will show you the number from your book. Do you know why they don't dare to call me? Because I get all their laundry. How old is he? How old is he? First of all, you idiot. The book you are talking about is not even this. You see, there's a book in the, when we say the Bible is a book of books, and Muslims are a bunch of idiots. There's a book of history, like when you say Kings, the book of Kings. This is not about God, you idiot. You stupid, this is history. So it doesn't matter even if this book exists or not. And let us say there is something you don't like there. Maybe you will say, oh, there is like, what is the age here? Maybe it's there different. It's not wrong. There's a book of history. Those are Jews writing about what happened during Kings, history. So Muhammadan, they are so silly, like their prophet. I mean, if I ask you now something serious, you will not answer. Okay, which one Allah created first? I mean, who cares about this guy? He ruled when he is 7 or he is 10 or he is 20 or he is 40. Can you tell me what is the age of your prophet when he received the Quran? Do you dare to call me and tell me his age? Aren't you Muslim have articles about the age of Aisha? In the hadith it says 6, and do you Muslim make articles saying she was 18? Which means you are saying to us that those are fabricated numbers, Isn't it you Muslim, each time we show you something, you say this is da'if? We don't have da'if, but potato. You have da'if. Da'if mean weak. That's mean you Muslims are weak. You know, if all your religion is based on information which is weak, how in the world you have a religion? Can you name for me one thing? If you don't like to call, please, you know, feel free. I will be happy to have you. And I promise you, I will speak to you nice. Don't anytime we show them something, they say it's weak. What does that mean? It's mean we Muslim, we lies about what is written in our books. We Christian, we don't say we have a weak Bible, you donkey. You see the difference? Otherwise, we can say the same excuse you say. I can say it's weak. This is your book, not me. You're a prophet. In order to make you Muslim just to pray as he wants you to pray, look what he said. And this is telling me that your prophet, he don't even look at you as a bunch of human, he look at you as a bunch of donkey. Imagine if you have a kid and you want him, you know, you want him to do something. What do? The Arab, you know, like, don't go far away in the street because there is a beast. So now the beast will eat you. Okay. Muhammad, he considered every single Muslim idiot. So look what he said to them, and this is proven in front of you. Abu Hurairah reported that Allah Messenger saying, does he who raise his head before the Imam not fear that Allah will change his head to head of a donkey? Who wrote Matthew? Matthew, donkey. Here we go. Who wrote Matthew? Matthew. He changed topic now. And guys, who wrote Matthew? Look at the intelligence. Who wrote John? Who wrote Mark? Don't change topic. So if you Muslims are respected by your prophet, what kind of confirmation he is giving you? So if you raise your head before the Imam, Allah will make your head the head of a donkey. You know what? I want you to go to the mosque and record for me the Muslim prayer, and let us see how many of you raise their head before the Imam. I want to see one single Muslim, Allah, he made his head the head of a donkey. If none, that means you Muslims are donkeys to believe in such a donkey stuff. Prove me wrong. Do you dare? This is not even a language you say to a kid. If you don't eat your, you know, that there is a monkey will come from the chimney and eat it. I mean, this is not even. Allah will make his head a head of a donkey because he did what? He raised his head. Shall I show you in the video right now? When the Muslim doing Hajj, how many Muslims he raised his head before the Imam? So Muhammad, in order to keep them in order to make them obey him blindly, whatever he say, he fabricated stories, treating them like kids. Stories, even not even donkeys will believe in it. This is a teaching of a prophet of God. So your God Allah will not make your head the head of a donkey for raping a child, but he will make your head the head of a donkey because you raise your head before the Imam, he raised his head. And how you can see the Imam that he raised his head if your head is down? The only way to know if you are raising your head. I mean, the guy in front of you, his anus is touching your head. So you have no vision. How you will know that the Imam, he is done? It's metaphorical. This is a metaphorical donkey. I like a metaphorical donkey. Okay, so don't be insulted. You are a metaphorical donkey. Here we go. Yeah. The Muhammadan, when they want, they make things metaphorical. When they want, it's not metaphorical. So now this is metaphorical. Okay, it's metaphorical of what? Allah will make your head the head of a donkey. It's metaphorical of what? I will tell you. Metaphorical of a mule. Allah will make you mule. Otherwise, give me metaphorical of what? No problem, it's metaphorical. Metaphorical of what? Going back to our topic. So now the Muslims, because they are bankrupt. As you see, their comment is very funny. And then the Muslim here right away, he will say to you, when you get him so angry, he will say to you, you worship 1 + 1 + 1 God equal to 3, not 1. I can show you the verse from the Quran. You want to call me and I show you? I will make you read it. Or maybe you are a donkey like your prophet who do not know how to read. In fact, the Quran says the one who do not know how to read a book is a donkey, which means Muhammad is a donkey from the Quran. Don't tell me it doesn't say that, CP. Is it? Chapter 62, verse number 5, it says the likeness of those who they are in charge of the Torah and they carry it, is the same as a donkey. Okay, what they carry it, they cannot read it. They carry the Torah, but they cannot read the Torah. Can your prophet read the Torah? No. Okay, can he read the Quran? No. Can he read even his name? No. So the Quran says the one who cannot read the books, so he can observe it, he is a donkey, he's an ass. Prove me wrong. They don't dare to call me because they knew we have all their laundry. Anything they say, we got them busted from their books. If we ask a Muhammadan, is the Quran created? They will say no. Okay. Is Allah created? They will say no. Okay. Is everything created by Allah? They say yes. Anyone notice what the stupid what is the contradiction now? Let us take it step by step. Is the Quran is everything created by Allah? Yes. Is the Quran created? No. Okay. Abdul, listen. Is everything created by Allah? Yes. Is the Quran created by Allah? No. What the heck? Abdul, listen with me. Is everything created by Allah? Yes. Is the Quran created by Allah? No. How everything created by Allah and the Quran is not created? So what you say? Everything created by Allah. I mean, what is your intelligence? Zero. You are getting, to the mule rank soon. So any Muslim can tell me how the Quran is not created. That's mean he is eternal, and the Quran is divine. And not only that, Muhammad, he says the Quran, he come as a man. The Quran will come as a man in the day of judgment. That means the Quran is a changeable. And he is, what they call them, those, the Transformers? What they call them in the movie? I saw a cartoon, I don't know. Like Grandizer, like the guy, he's in a car, he became a man, or like there's other movie, fiction movie about like their face changed, like, their teeth is coming, I don't know what they call them. So the Quran itself will become a man. And yet is not created by Allah. So the man who is not created by Allah is the Quran, and Allah created everything. The second you ask a Muslim a very serious question, he put his tail between his legs and he say Allah knows best.
Okay guys. Like, share, and comment below. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy. See you soon.